Thankfulness and trust are deeply connected, yet many of us struggle to hold on to them at the same time. We may try to be thankful when life is good and trust God only when we have no other option. But true spiritual growth comes when thankfulness and trust become daily practices, not reactions to circumstances. Thankfulness begins when we choose to notice what God is doing, even in small ways. It is easy to thank God for big blessings, answered prayers, breakthroughs, moments of joy. But real thankfulness is learned in ordinary days and difficult seasons. It is thanking God for strength when the answer has not come yet, for peace when the situation has not changed, and for grace that carries us moment by moment. Trust grows in those same places. Trust does not mean understanding everything God allows. It means believing that His heart is good, even when His ways are unclear. When you trust God, you place your confidence not in outcomes, but in His character. You believe that He sees what you cannot see and knows what you do not know. This is where thankfulness and trust meet. When you are thankful, you remember God's past faithfulness. When you trust, you believe that same faithfulness will continue into the future. Gratitude looks back and says, God carried me then. Trust looks forward and says, God will carry me again. Life will test both. There will be moments when thankfulness feels forced and trust feels fragile. In those moments, you do not need perfect faith, you need honest faith. You can tell God exactly how you feel and still choose to thank Him for who He is. That choice itself is an act of trust. Studying thankfulness and trust teaches us that they are not emotions we wait for, but decisions we make. They shape how we respond to hardship, how we pray, and how we rest. Over time, they soften our hearts and strengthen our spirits. When you live with thankfulness and trust, peace begins to grow. Not because everything goes right, but because you know you are not walking alone. God is present in your waiting, your questions, and your quiet prayers. So today, practice both. Thank God for what you have. Trust Him with what you don't understand yet. This is not just a lesson. It is a way of life that leads to deeper faith and lasting peace.